The year 2011 was a milestone in the development of Middle Eastern politics. Since the start of the Arab Spring, Germany has been following developments with great sympathy and admiration, watching as Tunisia and Egypt have carried out a largely peaceful struggle to alter reigning conditions. It's thus the aim of Europe, and especially of Germany, to keep supporting the democratic transformation process. Reform is top of the agenda in the Middle East, and there are new opportunities for international exchange. The DAAD, or German Academic Exchange Service, is a free association of German universities and student unions, and has long had a presence in Egypt. The DAAD promotes internationalizing collaboration in higher education, and has played a key role in the transformation partnerships Germany has forged with Tunisia and Egypt under the motto, "Change by Exchange." These partnerships have been supported by a commitment of nearly €20 million from the Federal Foreign Office, which is helping these two countries as they undertake vital political, economic and social reforms.
The Transformation Partnership for us means a fantastic opportunity to intensify our work. We have been equipped with fresh money from the German government after the revolution in Tunisia and Egypt. With this money, we have been able to support university-to-university partnerships on an institute level across all disciplines. We have been able to support short-term measures like summer courses, conferences, study trips. We have been setting up 2 new master courses, and we have also been able to help bringing up a research group from returning PhDs from Egypt and Tunisia. One of our highlight projects is also what we call the Arab Policymakers Program, where young Arab policymakers went to Germany to get acquainted with the decision-making processes in higher education and general politics.
In April 2013, after a careful selection process, 10 young policymakers from Egypt and Tunisia were invited to spend 4 weeks in Germany. 2 weeks were spent visiting key institutions in the German education and science system. The participants spent the second half of the visit with the German Bundestag's Committee on Education, Research and Technology Assessment to give them a thorough overview of the decision-making processes which complete the practical 3-tiered approach.
The greatest benefit I gained from this visit is to have an overview of how science, technology and innovation are managed on the national level in Germany. The real unique experience was to work with the parliamentarians at the Bundestag and see how the decision is taken and how they are supported by different entities like the Technology Assessment Council and other universities to take an informative decision. The visit to Germany also influenced the recommendations I sent to the committee that formed the Egyptian constitution on science and technology in the Egyptian constitution.
The project aimed to promote the democratic transition in Egypt and Tunisia by supporting the development of their higher education sectors and by continuing to work with the participants back in their home countries.
I started my work in Masr Khair after the program, and this was very useful for me because many of the organizations I have met with and learned about their programs helped me to develop the new programs in Masr Khair to complete the innovation cycle. Not only that, but it was a great experience to understand about sort of partnerships and competences I need to have in the team to have a successful implementation of these programs.
The Transformation Partnership is meant to assist the reform process at universities in Egypt and Tunisia. We try to achieve that by focusing on 4 dimensions, right from the selection process to the implementation. These 4 dimensions are employability, modernization, sustainability and participation.
A fine example of a participatory approach is a project where German and Egyptian university students try to fundamentally change the learning experience at a school in Shubra.
The main target of our summer school was to improve the quality of 2 courtyards of 2 public schools here in Cairo. The one was in Shubra and the second one was in the informal segment of Arbeloa. Together with the kids of the school, the teachers and our students coming from Germany and Egypt, through participatory processes, we wanted them all together to change the quality of the courtyards. So we started from the very beginning, from the design, from the idea, until the implementation. That's what we call design build studio. That means that the students start from a very, very basic idea, of a concept until the implementation of the playground.
The summer school started with a kick-off meeting where experts from different fields prepared the students for the workshop. Then we continued with the workshop with the children in the schools and the T-shirt. The children told us their dream world and tried to put it on paper as collages. Starting from this, the students developed first models. They tried to translate these collages to 3D models, and from this point we presented it again to the children, and then the students adapted their designs to the needs and wishes of the children and the T-shirts, and then we went on site, on the playgrounds, and we built together with the children and the teachers the new playgrounds.
We managed to realize in these 12 days 2 wonderful playing landscapes in these 2 schools. So this was the main success for us. But on the other side, we have to say that the success was also that the children participate to build these playgrounds, and that the students, they were being together, just knowing each other, and big friendships started.
Projects such as this are realised over a short period of time, but nonetheless have a lasting impact on the community. Alongside this, the DAAD also supports projects on a longer-term basis, including a joint master's programme in heritage management at Helwan University. The students involved benefit from scholarship opportunities and a study period in Germany, as well as greatly enhanced prospects in the job market as a result of their internationally awarded degree.
This program is focused on transferring the skills and the knowledge necessary for the proper management of heritage sites and museums. Graduates of the program are able to work in a wide variety of heritage institutions and museums, like government agencies, museums, heritage sites, archaeological sites, and also heritage institutions. The program covers a wide variety of modules focused on conservation, heritage management, visitor management, in addition to other skills like leadership and communication. Through this multidisciplinary approach, graduates are well prepared for the proper management, assessment, and protection of archaeological and heritage sites.
What I find out in this program, what we missed in Egypt, we have a big movement of tourism and we have a huge sites of heritage. So this program provides the link between the two, how to keep the tourism and at the same time how to preserve our heritage.
It is truly some kind of historic irony that Egypt, which has the most diversified cultural heritage in the world, does not provide an academic program for heritage management. The situation is not much different in the Arab world, and Egypt has hundreds of archaeological sites and museums that are in desperate need of proper management. That's where this program comes to fill this very wide gap in Egypt.
Improving graduates' chances in the job market goes hand in hand with modernising the equipment young researchers work with. Moving south from Cairo to Fayoum, we also move from heritage and conservation to natural sciences. Ahmed Khalil completed his PhD in Germany and is now overseeing 2 long-term projects at Fayoum University.
We have established a research group focusing on the surface and interface engineering of integrated systems. These systems include functional membranes for water purification and desalination, solar cells, and printed nano devices. From DAAD, we have succeeded to attract funding for 2 different projects. The first project is called EvaTech, or Integrated Water Technology. The project aims at the establishment of intensive 6 months program on water technologies for the Egyptian postgraduate students. The selected students of the program will have the chance to attend courses, summer and winter schools, and also do a research project in close collaboration between Egyptian and German scientists. The second project that was funded by DAAD is called Sources, and in this project we have hired 3 PhD students working on different aspects of water desalination and solar energy. The funding received for these 2 projects have been used to do exchange of students between Germany and Egypt. We have also used part of the money to equip a lab at Fayoum University with advanced tools for fabrication and characterization of membranes. We have also used the money to train the students on the up-to-date knowledge available for different aspects of water technologies. These students will have a great chance to find jobs at the Egyptian as well as the Middle East market.
Modernised input leads to modernised output. One example can be seen in a short-term project on the Red Sea in El Gouna, where students' research is contributing to a better understanding of climate change in Egypt and beyond. For this purpose, Egyptian and German students came together at the Technische Universität Berlin campus El Gouna.
First of all, I would like to thank DAAD for financing this project. Our project is an interdisciplinary project, and we would like to study the influence of urban planning, urban development, urban architectures, and also landscape planning and the effect of water bodies like lagoons in El Gouna on microclimate. We selected El Gouna due to its size because it's a small city and it's located in the near of the water, and therefore we want to measure in El Gouna. We are with 35 students here from Egypt and also from Germany, and they want to measure the humidity as well as the temperature in the city each 2 days. Our short-term goal is to validate our urban climate models, and we want to know how accurate the urban models are for a city like El Gouna.
I wanted to be introduced to climatic changes because it's a very important factor that we should integrate as architects in how we perceive buildings to be able to build more environmentally sustainable cities.
I think the main point of applying for the trip to El Gouna is because I wanted to get to know the students from Egypt, and I like to share my experiences from studying in Berlin with them, and I want to know how it is to study here in Egypt.
Travelling from El Gouna back to Cairo, we move from meteorology to medicine, and the operating section of the children's clinic Abu Rish. The Transformation Partnership not only cooperates to improve operating skills, but also enhances the efficiency of the working environment. The DAAD supports 2 projects here, a research group headed by Dr. Wael Ataya and a master's program led by Dr. Hala Hamza.
The project development of a master's degree in pediatric cardiology is a joint project between the pediatric cardiology departments of Cairo and Cologne universities. It is supported by the DAAD, which has a long history in supporting the cooperation of both departments. This project is concerned with granting an academic degree for medical doctors from different backgrounds, whether they are pediatricians, cardiologists, intensive care doctors, or even surgeons. And it not only gives an academic degree, but it establishes a structured training process that enables these doctors to handle patients with congenital heart disease according to the best international standards. This academic degree is granted by Cairo University. The role of Cologne University is actually coaching of the process, providing support, and organizing workshops with Cairo University. And actually these workshops have led to the introduction of what we nowadays call minimally invasive procedures. These minimally invasive procedures entail actually treatment of patients via catheterization, like closing heart defects through catheterization. And thanks to this cooperation, Cairo University being a center of excellence in training young medical doctors and now even awarding them a degree.
The physical presence of the DAAD office in Cairo enables all project instructors to engage with each other and to maintain a close working relationship with the DAAD itself. For this purpose, 2 network meetings are held annually. The first meeting in 2013 allowed the project instructors to share their experiences of administrative challenges, while the second focused on the presentation of the project's content. Both the multiplicity of academic fields represented and the regional perspective shed new light on the projects. This regional approach benefited in particular from the presence of Dr. Anis Ben Amour, a political scientist and coordinator of the Tunisia in Transition project.
I currently coordinate a German-Tunisian project, namely Tunisia in Transition. The main aim of our project is to set up an interdisciplinary research group of young academics coming from both sides of the Mediterranean. One of our main objectives in the project is to analyze the transformation processes in Tunisia in particular and in the Arab world in general. Besides, our project aims also to analyze the German and European policies towards North Africa and the Middle East. Our project is one of the fewest projects in Tunisia that has the junior academics as its focal point. As the young people are the ones who made the Arab Spring, we consider them the heart of our project.
Since the Transformation Partnership began, the DAAD has supported more than 170 different projects in Egypt and Tunisia, all of which are led by passionate scholars. The network meetings give the long-term project instructors the opportunity to work together as they constantly strive for excellence in their own academic and social contexts.
The DAAD is happy to continue the Transformation Partnership in 2014. Funds for short-term measures will be available throughout the year. This is a very strong sign of commitment from both the German government and the DAAD. We are convinced that our work has contributed to a reform impulse for higher education in both countries. However, it goes without saying that reform needs a stable political context. This is what we wish and hope for both Tunisia and Egypt.